in prison. As you're aware, the government has decided to relocate the Kisii Prison from here to another site so that to give room for the expansion of our town. And therefore, lawlessness, breach of peace, or disruption of public meetings, and those leaders who are using our young men and women to cause chaos and violence in meetings, we said that we are going to arrest all of them. I am happy to report that we've progressed very well with the investigations, and we expect to be making arrests in the coming days of all those who have been organizing, financing, and orchestrating violence here so that it can serve as a deterrent and nobody repeats that kind of behavior again. I said that time, and I repeat now, nobody, and I repeat, nobody is above the law. Number two, as security managers, we are not interested with the political persuasion of the offenders. If you break the law, it doesn't matter your political persuasion, we will arrest you. It doesn't matter your status in society, we will arrest you, we will prosecute you, and we'll make sure that you are punished in accordance with the laws of our country. The culture of intolerance, violence, and goonism is a matter that is worrying us as security people, not just here in Kisii, in other parts of the country as well. And we are convinced beyond doubt that unless we nip this problem in the bud, we nip this problem now, unless we destroy the infrastructure of violence that is developing, which is politically instigated, these criminals will organize themselves and mutate into other crimes, and it will be very difficult to enforce the law and maintain law and order in our country going forward. So we are not doing this just in Kisii, across the country. And therefore, I want to call upon all leaders to obey the law and also to respect one another, transact their activities peacefully. They can disagree on ideas and policies, but nobody has a right to use violence to force his views on any other person. Also, as you're aware, we have a national program to enforce the law on the fight against illicit killer brews, as well as narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances. We have reviewed the progress that has been made by the teams here. Some progress has been made, but we believe there is a lot more that we can do to make sure that we eradicate this problem permanently this time round, because in the past, whenever we've tried to do this, we've done it for a few months and then we go back to factory settings. This time round, we've decided to sustain this war on a permanent basis, the way we have sustained the war on other serious national security threats. What these poisonous drinks, unhealthy drinks, drugs, and substances are doing is that they are destroying the best of our population. They are making our young people unproductive socially and economically. They are making crime levels even go high. And I want to here confirm that actually since we began the crackdown nationally on 7th of March, there has been a sharp decline on reported crime statistics across the country, meaning there is a link between the drug problem, the illicit alcohol problem, and crime levels. So we want to secure our country, but we also want our people to engage in productive activities. When they wake up, not to go and look for a poison to kill themselves, not to go and look for drugs, but when they wake up, let them go and struggle to feed their families, let them find something to do, and I'm sure we cannot use the excuse of joblessness to approve the kind of conduct that we are seeing, especially in urban centers, but also in rural areas alike. So we made good progress here in Kisii. I think about 95 suspects have been arrested and arraigned in court. We have also been able to seize poisonous drinks. We've also been able to destroy a number of illegal breweries. We've closed down a number without licenses. And also we have also closed down a number of premises that were selling alcoholic drinks with licenses, but operating within the prohibited proximity to learning institutions and other guidelines under national law. So that campaign is going on, and we've discussed how to upscale that war in the coming weeks. We'll be coming to check on it again in a very short period of time. Nationally, I think the program has done well, the enforcement program nationally. As at this morning, we have been able to shut down 6,500 premises which were operating with licenses, but contrary to the Alcoholic Drinks Control Act, which is national law and which is superior than the county laws by virtue of our constitution. And therefore, those licenses have been revoked for violating national law, and 6,500 premises closed. We have also shut down 12,150 country which were operating without licenses from any authority. So in total, we have 18,650 which were operating illegally in various parts of the country, and we have also destroyed the production capability of manufacturing poisonous substances to the people. We have also closed quite a number of agrovets and chemists, some of which were operating outside the law, and we are working very Pharmacy and Poisons Board, which is the regulator of that industry. We are also working with the veterinary department because we have had to close which were operating without licenses, and some of them were being used for veterinary drugs, which some of them are being used to concoct hard drugs, mix them with other substances to generate some of the drugs that our children and so that war is on course. So this morning I'm happy to come to this facility. As I have said, we are relocating it. There is a bit of progress in terms of that work, and we will see then what governments and the national government to put up infrastructure which is more appropriate in the middle of town where this facility is now. We even have a project which had been started here under the affordable housing program, which is 70% complete, right, I think behind this block. We are also we'll complete it because it will be used one way or the other by either the county government or the national government to accommodate public officials and other members of the Kenyan society who require accommodation under the affordable housing project. Nawashukuru sana, nawatakia kila laheri, muwe na siku njema. Tuko safarini kama kawaida, na mimi nimeshukuru sana kuwaona. Najua mko na maswali mengi, lakini leo sio siku ya maswali. Niko na siku mrefu. Hii ni mahali ya tatu sasa. Nilianza Migori saa 11, saa 12:30 nilikuwa Homa Bay, Nimemaliza hii Kisii, tunaenda Nyamira and other counties. I think by evening tutakuwa tumehesabu county kama 10. So mimi nawatakia kila laheri. I just want to call upon members of the press to support national security programs. Because national security programs are not controversial. They are not political. They are not sectarian. They are not divisive. They are for our nation. They are for securing our homeland so that we can have a safe homeland which we can hand over to our children when the adults expire from this world. So please support our national security program. Sisi hatuna ubaguzi, hatujihusishi na mambo ya siasa, hatujihusishi na mambo ya kugawa watu kikabila ama kidini. Kazi yetu ni kuhakikisha nchi yetu iko salama na tunaachia nchi hii vizazi vijavyo, nchi ambayo itakuwa dhabiti na ambayo tutajivunia. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. I'll see you again in some other time. Asante sana. Thank you.